Hi there everybody, welcome to the first Make It Monday. Our winner from the Tuesday poll was Speedy Lasagna, and that's what we're gonna be making tonight. I didn't want to keep you for very long, so to make it even speedier, I've went ahead and measured out everything we're gonna need. So we're gonna need our Speedy Lasagna meal solution, oven ready noodles, 1 can or 398 milliliters of crushed tomatoes, 3/4 of a cup of water, 2 eggs, 2 cups of ricotta, 4 cups of spinach, and some grated cheese. Hey everybody, I've got my cooking dress on and we are now ready to get to this speedy lasagna. The recipe as is a vegetarian lasagna, but we're a household that likes meat. So I've went ahead and just whipped up 1 pound of lean ground beef. And that's gonna get added to the crushed tomatoes and seasoning. Lots of nice spices in there, some onions, garlics, herbs, red bell pepper. And this is what's gonna give us that nice Italian lasagna taste. There we go. I wanna make sure I get every last little bit of tomato out here that I can. And then we're gonna add our water as well to this mixture. We're gonna give it a nice big stir here. Get everything all together. All right, then we're just gonna set this aside and carry on to our next item. So again, to save time, I've taken the 2 eggs I showed you earlier and I've put them into my big measuring cup. I am going to add my 2 cups of ricotta cheese here. Ricotta is one of my favorite cheeses. My mom makes a really nice item with ricotta cheese. It's been a recipe family favorite since I was young, so I like ricotta. So 2 cups of ricotta in there, and we are gonna give this a nice stir here. Ricotta, and then we're going to take our 4 cups of baby spinach. We're going to toss that in as well. We're going to give this a nice big stir. Alrighty. So now I am ready to assemble. I have 1 container of the meat mixture and 1 container of the ricotta, eggs, and spinach mixture. Now I'm gonna grab my multi-purpose steamer and we're gonna start with the meat mixture. We're just gonna put enough here to cover the bottom of the steamer, like so. Alrighty. Next, we're going to take our oven ready noodles. Again, I finagled them a little ahead of time to fit the multi-purpose steamer. The ones I purchased today weren't quite the right shape. Of course they weren't. So I fit 4 down there. Then I'm going to take my ricotta mixture. And I think I'm gonna need something different than a fork here. Here we go. All right, we're gonna get this all in here. This mixture is pretty thick, but we're gonna spread it around as best as we can here. Now, depending on how many layers you're going to do, you can do a thinner layer or you can do a thicker layer. I'm gonna try and get 3 layers out of here. So I'm just kind of eyeballing what I think is a third of this mixture. But again, this is my first time and I'm in my kitchen, so I can do whatever I would like. So there we have 1 layer. Next, I'm going to add the meat mixture again over top. And we like cheese in this family, so we're gonna add a little bit of extra cheese. The recipe calls for it at the end, but again, recipes are, you know, just a suggestion, and I am in my own home and I'll do what I'd like. So just a little bit. I don't want it to overpower the nice flavors of the spices and the ricotta, so just a little bit there. And I'm gonna add my next layer of noodles. There we go. And my next layer of ricotta and spinach. Now, hopefully everybody in your family likes spinach because it is definite integral part of this recipe. I suspect if you wanted, you could add some peppers or some onions, but we are just going to keep it as close to the listed recipe as we can. All right. There we go. And again, some more meat mixture. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday evening, or maybe it's Wednesday, maybe it's Friday. Who knows what day of the week you're watching this on, but I am making it on a Monday. All right, so there we go. And again, a little bit more cheese. Not much, like I said before. All right, and then we're gonna do our last layer of noodles because I don't think we're gonna have enough to fit in a 4th, but that is okay. There we go. And we are going to put the rest of this ricotta on top here. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I have not littered the floor with all of this yummy goodness. I have kept it, for the most part, in the dish where it belongs. All right. Some nice fancy tool work here. Double-fisted with my spatula and my fork. Mind you, it's getting some pretty good coverage, so I would recommend this. 10 out of 10 would do it again. All right, I have scraped all of the ricotta out of here that I am going to scrape, and I am gonna just end with my last layer of meat mixture here. And I am gonna go ahead and just scrape out this and spread it on top. This smells wonderful. Usually when something smells wonderful, it's gonna taste wonderful, and it looks not too bad either. There we go. So this is as far as we've got. This is going to be nice and heavy. We've got all of our layers in there. We are going to add a little bit of cheese on top. We will add a little bit more afterwards. So then we're going to grab the lid. Make sure that your steamer lid is properly on so that your lasagna can cook correctly. It's going in the microwave. Not actually sure if I mentioned this is going to be a microwave dinner, but it is. Oh, she's heavy. All right, again, the lid is on. I'm gonna give it a close, and it says 15 minutes. So 15 minutes and start. Catch you back in a while. All right, we're down to our last 10 seconds of cooking time. And in those 15 minutes, I was able to get all the dishes done and get the salad whipped up. So here we are. Again, she's gonna be heavy. Good thing I have the stove right here. Always open this steamer away from you. And there we go. Lasagna. Now the recipe says at this moment to add your cup of grated cheese and then put the lid back on and let it rest for 3 to 5 minutes. Or you can leave it as is if you don't need extra cheese. Or what I like to do and what I'm going to do as soon as my oven is ready, I'm gonna broil it at 450 for a few minutes until that cheese bubbles. Alrighty, we have scooped out our lasagna and this is what we have. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? All right, speedy lasagna, raw to ready in 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us.